Hello. I got a new hat. That's what we're going to talk about today. Is my new hat. So might be a tad boring. I don't know. We'll talk about it. It says Tartar boots. I did a video. I'm waiting in line, and so I'm waiting in line in my car. But I feel a little bit ballsy because maybe like I don't deserve a boots on the ground nickname or a hat, but in all honesty, guys, my channel is all about boots on the ground. I've done years of work with microscopes, looking at Morgellons and looking at everything under a microscope and then posting a whole bunch of it for you guys, right? That was years ago. I've been on YouTube, 14 years now? Hey, I'm Carrie. To introduce myself, Carrie, For Eyes to See is my channel. And thank you for stopping in. If you're new, welcome, right? Welcome. If you're old, welcome. If you've been going down this hall with me for a while, welcome to my channel. I believe that all my videos are kind of boots on the ground. I've done a lot of urine therapy kinds of boot stuff. With that, maybe boots on the ground is more than just getting out there with your camera and looking at the real stuff, which a lot of people deserve this hat, right? And a lot of people have done a lot for our awareness with nothing but pictures or little more than pictures off of the internet, and done a fabulous job putting words together that we can understand, that can go places with our consciousness, right? Okay, I'm going to try not to say right or wink at you all the time. Oh, I'm loving life today, guys. I feel very fortunate to have urine therapy. I feel very fortunate to have urine therapy. I've been able to see the fruits of the blessing that it gives us in each and every day, and the Amrita is just times 10, you guys. If you have a terminal illness and you're wanting to use urine therapy to help you, I would step into the or work gradually into Amrita, which is drying your urine in a glass or pottery tray. Glass is good because you can see what's on there and you can scrape it up. That scrapes all those salts, and I put about a quarter to half a teaspoon in my morning dose of Shivambu. I think it might make it taste better. I don't know. It also makes the next dose almost pure clear, like water. The flip dose of the one you're drinking the Amrita in. And it doesn't happen every time, so in all honesty, I can't say. But that's one of the funnest, most, is funnest a word? The most fun results that I've experienced with the Amrita is producing a clear glass of water. And it tastes better than any filtered water. It tastes like it's just jam-packed full of goodness with vitamins and goodness. It doesn't taste flat and lifeless like distilled. I make sure I'm not sitting in front of somebody's driveway. I'm not, but somebody is. Sorry. Hey, I did a video for you that was just amazing, but I pulled it. It's actually, I've got it on private because I read out of the Manavmutra book, and I showed the authors to what I was reading, thinking I don't want copyright strikes, right? And so I want to give the author credit. Well, in India, that was too dangerous. People said I was violating something. I could, anyway, and violating some law that people could steal identity by me exposing their name on YouTube. Anyway, I won't be doing that one again. And that video is a great video, but it's private. I'm sitting in the car like this. Could turn this off. Sitting in the car and talking to you about urine therapy, and that it's a treatise for the poor. It is here for us all. And I can't even begin. I don't like the word can't. I'm not yet capable, or I'm not yet finding the words, to share with you how, but I will. The thing about urine therapy is it really is an individual thing, and I've said this for years. You'll do great if you can maintain great thoughts about it. And it makes you wonder if it's not all that. What we think about is what we experience, and it's all thought creates reality. Even the urine therapy. If you're going to think this makes me sick while you're guzzling down your living water, chances are it'll make you sick. And it may make you sick because what you've been doing to your body all these years. See, I can't say, because we get to cleanse from decades. I have healed from scars that have been there for 40. Let's see, I had a scar on my knee that was big, and it was from a bicycle accident I got when I was 13 years old, and it went away. Since not fast, it was slow, but I've been doing urine therapy for 14 years, and a lot of my scars went away. I don't have stretch marks. I don't have tons of scars that I used to have. It's amazing. So you think about that and think of what that's doing to us on the inside. It's gotta be amazing, right? What it's doing to us on the inside. Oh my gosh, guys. My gums, my receding gums, which is scary when you get older and you're looking at your teeth and you're, like, I had this friend that called it long tooth syndrome. Oh yeah, you get it when you get old, long tooth. I'm like, I don't want a long tooth, right? So I swish, and I've been swishing. What the goal is to swish every time I pass the water, right? And I have some water. I've been dropping it in my eyes every time. Yep. Slow and steady, guys. It's very slow, and it's very easy to, because of our programming, we might see that it's not working and we need to quit, or it's doing something to hurt us. Oh, I'm not feeling well. Well, a lot of healing crisis, that's what we call it in the urine therapy world. When you're cleansing at a deep, deep level, yeah, get through it and keep drinking it. Just get through it, keep drinking it, and don't turn to anything else. Don't turn to drugs, over the counter. I'm not saying 100%. If your body aches and you feel it, so achy and in pain that you can't sleep, take ibuprofen. I've done it, and it doesn't hurt, and it can be recycled safely. I've tried it. Okay, but I'd steer away from drugs that make you feel more pain when you don't take them, and ibuprofen is one of them. If you get used to taking it, then you feel pain when you don't, because it makes your body want it. Like all drugs, I suppose, that are addictive. Right? Okay, so talking about my new hat. This hat I'll be wearing in videos. Today isn't one example. I'm just introducing you to my hat. Tartarian. That has a lot of, it's a big, huge, untalked about piece of our puzzle. You're in my story. And you're in my story and I'm in your story. And it's all a very, very old story with lots of clues and amazing stuff that we left for ourselves eons ago, guys, a long time ago. And it's all here for us to reawaken ourselves to. We left it for ourselves. We can see it, and it comes clear at about 6 months of recycling the living water. Drink it every day. When you get up, drink the first dose. If you don't want to drink much, don't drink much. Get your fingers wet and put it in your eyes. Get your fingers wet and do a few drops under your tongue. That's all it takes. It has a way of communicating, it meaning the Shivambu, the urine. It's Shivambu when you recycle it. It has a message, and it communicates with every cell in your body. So it manufactures everything different. Everybody's happy that's working inside your body. Every cell comes alive and becomes happy for you, Well, you don't if you don't do it. One thing that intrigued me in the whole thing was in the conversation. Lord Shiva says to Parvati, at 6 months, you become proficient in scripture. The way I look at it, all scripture is God. Therefore, there is nothing that religion, no matter what religion you are, there's been some written scripture that you feel defines your religion, right? And I believe that's part of our story. And we start to understand that part of our story. Even if you're atheist, that's part of it. The way you understand God is a way to see it, the Creator, everything, okay? And so therefore, your peace is important, okay? You can understand this more and more at about 6 months, and then you go on to 7 months, 8, and a year, and then you get encouraged to, wow, if I get this great results in 1 year, what would 2 years give me? What would 3? What would a decade give me? Well, it says in the conversation, Parvati and Lord Shiva, that we fly at 10 years of Shivambu. Okay, it's also incorporating definitions into that conversation. We may think of flying as like a bird or Superman or, I would think whatever Hollywood has taught us over the years flying is not it, right? That's just my guess. I hope you're loving my hat as much as I am. I think it is I love my urine therapy hat. Don't get me wrong. I'll do another one with that. This I'm going to be wearing when I go look at rocks, melted rocks. I'll look at all kinds of rocks or buildings, and I love doing it, and I love that now we have a way to communicate about something I've been looking at for years. I'm not very good at it because I'm not speaking the Tartarian language very, like I just started it. I was into flat earth probably 10 or 15 years before the words flat earth came into my consciousness. I'll tell you my flat earth story one day, but I'll tell you my Tartar story. Tartarian. There's all kinds of wonderful people on the internet right now doing boots on the ground work, and doing boots that looks different than normal boots work. Thank you guys for working so hard. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for doing all that cool stuff you got to do to make the algorithms go right? I got a little tickle. I love you. I love you guys. I love you. Thank you. And I'll talk to you soon.